Geno, Tolver. First of all, let's give Monica and Leonard a hand. They do a wonderful job as the leaders of the PFL Couples Ministry. It's a blessing to have them and for them to be as diligent and committed to what they do, and they do it with a level of excellence in everything they do. So I just thank God for them. Amen. Amen. But I just got I've been tasked today just to talk very briefly, because I know we have an awesome couple here who I'm just delighted to hear. I want to hear what God has put in them. So I'm going to be very brief. But marriage maintenance. Marriage maintenance really is what you're doing here today. You want to maintain your relationship. But normally when people get married, they tend to fall in 3 categories that I have perceived when I do a lot of marriage counseling myself, perform a great deal of weddings. So I have come across a lot of situations. And these are the 3 situations I usually see marriages in. 1, neglect. 2, maintenance. And 3, is at times it can be rare, but it's beautiful when you get to it, the level of enhancement. Enhancement. So normally if someone in that marriage is being neglected, in the process of neglect means lack of care. And I think when you go into a marriage and someone is being neglected, it's more than likely intentional. It's intentionally refusing to manage, service, or maintain that marriage. And anything that is neglected will, over time, deteriorate.
That's right.
Yes.
Because you are intentionally not giving it what it needs.
That's right.
So if it's being neglected, I can equate this to a vehicle. If you have a vehicle sitting out there and you never touch it, never do anything to it, eventually the elements will take over. The wires and the tires will begin to dry rot because you have not touched it. It has no care, no love. It is not performing. No one is doing anything to it to keep it or maintain it.
That's right.
So it just goes in a state of neglect. And that is a terrible place to be. Can I talk to the ladies real quick? When you feel neglected, that's a terrible space to be in. And even for me, when you feel like you're not getting care at all, and it's intentional, neglect is when I could do it, but I won't. That's neglect. Well, I would, but I ain't. I could say some things, but I just refuse to do it. I am intentionally neglecting.
Yes.
And pretty soon that will deteriorate.
That's right.
But then we get to the point where we are today. I told you I'm going to move quickly. Maintenance. If that same car, it has a maintenance schedule in it.
All right.
Because if you're performing and using it, every now and then you're going to need to change the oil.
That's right.
Every now and then those tires are going to wear out. And every now and then the windshield wipers wear out. Whatever it is, you're going to have maintenance intervals in your marriage. If you ain't going out on dates, you ain't getting good maintenance.
All right.
You're not getting good maintenance, because when you're trying to get that person, you're going over and beyond, making sure everything is functioning properly. And that's all maintenance is about, just making sure the marriage is functioning properly.
That's right.
And maintenance keeps that up. Every now and then, I love you is necessary. Every now and then, date night is necessary. Every now and then, sex is necessary.
All right now.
Yeah.
But 2 people, 2 people here think it's necessary. They'll learn today.
Okay.
I don't know about y'all.
All
What's going on in y'all house, but in my house, it's
necessary.
this is a grown folks situation.
That's right.
It's necessary. And because that's how things are supposed to be.
That's right.
Okay? And if you don't get maintenance, you're going to have a breakdown.
Yes.
And a breakdown. And that's when you need counseling, because you done went through a breakdown because you didn't do proper maintenance.
All right.
Got to have maintenance. And if you have a breakdown and refuse to get it fixed, then it progresses to neglect. And so now you got a car sitting out there broke down, busted, rusted, and won't even start if you try. But there's a sweet spot in marriage.
All right.
An even sweeter spot than maintenance. I thank God you're here for some maintenance. Because normally when the marriage is in neglect, they don't come to these.
No.
And it's intentional. Ain't gonna happen.
That's right.
For
That's
what?
right.
Folk can't tell me that.
That's right.
That's looking at that car in the yard. I ain't taking that to the shop. I ain't watching. I ain't doing that. I see that bird boo on it. Doing that too. Nope. I thank God that you're here today. But there's another level besides having your marriage functioning properly. It's called enhancements. Enhancements. For me, I'm just a weird kind of dude. I never wanted a regular old marriage. I done seen enough of them. Regular and just regular maintenance. I used to have a 300ZX. Nice car. Come from the factory, nice. But I wanted it to be better. I added some things. I went to the rim shop and I added some enhancements to the car. I went to the radio place and I put some 12s in the trunk. Yeah. I went over to this place, some outfitter place. I got me some tweeters.
All right.
To complement the boom in the trunk. I needed them highs to go with them lows. So I enhanced what I already had. I want to tell you right now, if you get your marriage to that sweet spot where you're looking at it and say, it's good, but I think I can be even. I want it to be even better. Regular old just ain't good enough right now. I'm going to do maintenance, but how can I look at this woman and make it even?
All right now.
Enhancements. I pray that you get to the point in your marriage. Hopefully nobody here is in neglect. And if you are, then if you're here, there's a chance. It may be rusty and dusty, but the motor still turn over. So you drove it up to abundant life.
All right.
That's right.
So it's here now.
All right.
And then you're going to get it right and you do some maintenance. Then once you get it running right and doing what it's supposed to do, then you can look at that, you know what? I think it can be even better. The only reason you enhance it because you don't want to get rid of it.
That's right. That's right.
That's the only reason. Don't look at it like, you know what, I can't enhance this no more. I'm going to get rid of it and get somebody else. No, you love it so much. I ain't going to get rid of it, but I want to make it even better.
Yes.
I thank God I'm matured to the point. Oh, no, you ain't going nowhere.
That's right.
All right.
I put some red bottom shoes on you.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
I'm going to leave with it, and that's all.